I'm CJ Stewart here. I'm over at Paris Raceway's Southern California flat track racing facility. As you can see behind me in the pits, we're getting ready for the round 4 of the flat track races today. Right now they're doing the track grooming. They've been grooming the track for about 2 hours, making it absolutely perfect for the racers to enjoy another form of motorized recreation. Let's head on out to the pits and meet some of the racers. With me today I have Allan Girdler from Rainbow, California. Allan, how long have you been racing flat track?
18 years.
18 years now? Now, I did some research, and I think the very first flat track race was in 1905. Is that
I would guess before that, because the first Harleys were seen racing flat track in 1904.
Well, Allan, I know you're still a big kid yourself, because you're out here actually, really still playing with the other boys, and I know it gets competitive out there on the track. So good luck to you tonight.
The saying is I fall down as fast as I ever did, but every year I get up slower.
Pick up the pace, and I don't mean picante, right? With me right now, I have Shannon Adams from Long Beach. Tell us a little bit about your Bull Taco.
I bought it about 5 years ago, basically as a collector bike, and the guy said it was all ready for vintage short track. So I thought, I never raced before, so I thought I'd try it. So I've been doing it just about 5 years now.
Okay, I have with me today is Smokin Joe Winston on a late model Suzuki that he has put together. He's from Rancho Santa Margarita. Let's let him go ahead and tell his story.
Oh, well, I've used to race pro, used to travel the circuit and do it. When I graduated high school, did for about 5 years. That's all I did, was just travel around and race flat track and road racing. And retired for a while, did some car racing and stuff, and just got back into motorcycle racing again about 2 years ago. Entered the pro class. Found out that being 35, 36 years old against these 22-year-olds is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, but that's all right. I'm having a good time.
We have Harley Legowski here from Santa Ana. Tell us a little bit about your bike, Harley. I've seen you race out there.
Yeah, my bike's a 1999 Yamaha YZ400F, highly modified for the flat track racing. Basically starting off with getting some flat track tires on there instead of the stock knobbies, matching sizes for front and rear wheels. And you need a downpipe so you don't ruin your stock pipe. Those are pretty much useless out here. Supposedly the motor's been bored out and stroked, but we haven't gotten that deep into it to prove that, just told from the previous owner.
But would you say it's still very affordable racing?
Definitely. This is something that anybody can bring any type of bike out to at least just give it a try and get the experience. Have fun. That's what the main goal is out here. And everybody's very welcoming always. This is about more affordable than motocross. You can go ahead and bring out those bikes out here. We've got knobby classes and everything for them. We just want everybody to come out here, give it a try, and know what it's all about.
It's a lot of fun because you take a stock motocross bike. This is basically a trail bike, and you go out here and race. It's a lot of fun.
That's fantastic. And you're in the knobby class, right?
In the knobby class, also entered the 250 amateur class, which is a lot of fun to ride too with real bikes.
Okay, well, we have with us here, this is Ed Steffen. He's the owner of MdEd's Racing Products. Mr. Ed, how long have you been in business?
26 years.
Tell us a little bit about your MdEd's racing machine that we have here.
This is one of the old vintage things that we kind of kept it around, and then when the flat track thing got revived, we brought it back out, and we're running it again. So,
tell us a little bit about who's recently ridden this bike.
This is a Rotax 600. It's kind of the semi-current bike. Most of the new water-cooled bikes has kind of taken over from it, but it still goes really good. I've had a bunch of national riders ride it. My son Joe also rides it. The number 15, that belongs to a little girl from Michigan. I let her ride it here a few weeks ago. Her name's Nicole Cheza, and she is an AMA Pro expert, races the boys, and she does a real good job.
Now, is your son going to be racing tonight?
Yeah, he'll be racing this one and the 250. Yeah. Joe Steffen.
Joe Steffen, wonderful. Well, you guys have good luck out there. I've seen this bike out there on the track before, and it's pretty quick. On this side of me, I have Carl Witt and John Kaczynski. This is Carl Witt's Rotax bike. Tell us a little bit about your bike.
It's a Woods Rotax, single shock, 670 Rotax, good open bike class.
And your pilot tonight is going to be John, correct?
Well, we're going to attempt to make a few laps, but I'm just very happy to be here amongst a great group of people. Yeah, I just want to get out there and have a good time and throw a little dirt.
This bike can throw a little bit of dirt. You know, there's rumor in the pits that you never put water on this bike. I mean, that silver paint job is awfully nice.
Yeah, we try to keep them in really good shape. All my bikes are pretty spotless.
So do you water this bike or not?
Yeah, I do. I actually wash it myself and wax it.
It looks like you use some pretty good wax there. Well, good luck to both of you gentlemen out there. All right, I found some good old boys in the pits. Let's go ahead and have the boys introduce themselves.
Joe Pape, the lead guy.
Mike Tito.
Jim Joseph.
And, we're looking here at this show vehicle that you've entered into the show. This is your pride and joy. Saw you rolling through the pits with this. Tell us a little bit about what's her name.
This is Beto.
Beto.
Yeah, it's just short for Humberto because sometimes you got to go to the whip. You know, it's not too bad though. You know, kind of old piece of shit, but for the most part, no, might be a family show.
I like the Cal Worthington look you got going on.
Oh yeah, get a new car for your wife and she'll love you all your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more of a race bike made to look like a hooligan bike. We call that a cheater bike right there. He tries to battle us and we're on real choppers and stuff. And he comes out here and gets the trophy like he deserves it. That's really all I got to say about that though.
You're a cheater, huh?
Cherry picker.
Cherry picker. Sandbagger? Would you say he's a sandbagger?
Sometimes a sandbagger.
Yeah, he deserves a trophy for sure, yeah.
These are some of the guys that are going to be racing this afternoon, and we wish them well. With me right now, I have Donna Edwards. We love Donna here at the Southern California Flat Track Association. On my right here is Kenny Morris. He's our announcer for the Flat Track Series. And Kenny, tell me a little bit about the foundation that you help out.
Oh yeah, I help out the Brad Downey Safety Foundation, and it's a foundation that goes around and helps out the local motocross tracks with their safety needs. You know, kind of mentor the riders and also help out with the flaggers as well. So we've been concentrating recently mostly with the national amateur nationals. You know, like Ponca, Vegas, Texas, things like that, and things have been going well.
I've heard things have been going really well, and I know that track safety is really important for this track over here when you manage a track, right, Donna?
Absolutely, absolutely. First and foremost, track safety is the most important thing in our minds, and still over here, we're still the same way. But in motocross, it's so important to keep our kids safe, to keep the adults safe, to keep everybody safe.
This here is the bike that Cody Bastian is going to be racing today, his very first flat track race. Now, Cody is a Supermoto racer, 18 years old, from Corona, and has never raced flat track before. We have Mike Painter, who's unloading the bike here, and he's also the shop owner of the Canyon Racers Performance. Basically, Mike is one of the best motor builders that there is out there, and he's going to be helping coach Cody on his virgin episode of Racing Flat Track here in Southern California.
Trial by fire! Trial by fire! Trial by fire!
Trial by fire!
Okay, I'm here with Cody Bastian, 18, from Corona. Cody, you race Supermoto, don't you?
Yes.
And you're like halfway up on the points for your first season?
Yeah, so far.
So far. I got a chance earlier to see you ride out on the motocross park, and you're a pretty proficient rider.
Yeah.
So what we have here is you have never raced on a flat track, and you're out there racing with other guys that have a lot of experience with flat track, and this is your virgin run on a real flat track bike loaned to you by Mike Painter from Canyon Racers. So give me your thoughts about this a little bit. The boys have been pretty helpful?
Yeah, I mean, it's great that they're all helping me out and stuff. I've never done it in my life, so kind of nervous a little bit, but I'm glad that they put a bike together for me. I got a hot shoe working, so we're good. Hopefully I do good in practice, and then we'll see how it goes.
Now, you would love to race the Gene Romero West Coast Nationals next month, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's getting ready to line up for the first round of practice. The water truck is coming off right now, so just take your first lap easy and then let her rip, baby.
All right, thanks.
As you can see, there's all forms of motorized recreation that occurs here at Paris Raceway. Tonight we came out to witness Cody Bastian, age 18 of Corona, on his virgin run of riding flat track. Now, we all know that Cody races Supermoto, but he didn't have any of that seat time on his hands. So, if you want to look up one of the races that he plans on attending at the next round is over at Paris Auto Speedway. And that's the Gene Romero West Coast Flat Track Series, where the bigger boys are going to be playing on the bigger track. So if you want to look up those activities, go to parisraceway.com. That's for where we are right now here. And if you want to see the information on Gene Romero's race, go to parisautospeedway.com. CJ Stewart here for the Valley News Network.